Stormy. Fence is finally done. I said like 5 weeks ago, oh, the fence is almost done. I'm so close to being done with the fence. And it took us almost 2 months to get it done. It's finally done today. My hubby just finished putting some wire across the creek. And now I have to, oh, it's so bright. I have to put some rocks in some low holes so that dogs and goats can't go underneath of it. I'm glad it's done. I will show you what we did here at the creek. So since our creek floods so much, I mean, it gets pretty high when it floods. Like right now we're in a drought, so there's no water here, like it all dried up. But when it floods, I mean, it goes way to over here. Like it can go all the way past the bridge. So we made it so that the wire stops here. So we can pick this up and take it to that side. Pick this up and take it to that side. This strand in the middle is independent. So we just take that off and then take the poles to their sides. And then hopefully we don't have to worry about the creek pulling our fence down. So we did that at this end. We did it at the other end. And then we did it, there is a bridge that goes under the road that goes, it's beside our property. I'll show you what we did there too. And we put in these fancy gates. I'm really happy about that. So right here is a bridge that goes under the road and leaves this big gaping hole. And we couldn't leave it like that because, I mean, obviously the animals are going to escape to the other side. So we did the same thing here that we did at our driveway. So we can just pick up this pole, bring it over here, pick up that pole, and take it up there when it floods. So I think it turned out pretty nice to keep the animals in. I'm excited to see how much they eat and how long it takes them to eat it. One thing I have to do before the animals can come in here today is like I have to put some rocks here because the dogs and the goats can definitely go under this. So there's plenty of rocks everywhere. So I gotta fill in there and right there. And then there's one place up there I gotta fill in with rocks too.
2,000 years later.
Okay, I am done filling in all the holes under the fence. Sorry I could not vlog that fun-filled activity. It was a little, can't really pick up cinder blocks and bricks and carry my phone at the same time. So now, when hubby comes back, we're gonna start moving the animals in. Okay, so we're gonna open this gate, and unfortunately we don't have a gate on this side. I am gonna be redoing this entire fence, and then we'll put a gate on this side so we can open that gate that opens that way, and this gate opens this way, and then we can just run the animals through here. So we're gonna use this plywood to put on the fence so that the animals will come across. Come on, guys! All right, come on in there. Come on, come on, come on in. Come on, good girl. Here comes Sammy. Sammy needs to come over too. I don't know if he'll come across there or not. We might have to carry them. Okay, make him go in there. Good boy. Be a lot easier when we have like a gate. didn't know where the door was. Thankfully, she wanted to go be with Sammy. All right, 4 down, a lot to go. And we don't want the pigs over. They can stay in that pasture. Thankfully, the pigs are actually staying in this field. They went in and I guess they got stuck and they haven't came back out. So they can stay there. So those two right there with Dan are the only two we do not want coming over because they're the bulls. And those two need to stay in that field. And I'm hoping we're not too late in separating the heifers from the bulls. But I mean, we just got this fence done. And that's the only way we can separate them is put them in this fence. So hopefully we're not too late and the bulls didn't get any of the heifers yet. These two are probably going to be the hardest to get over. Eve and Beauty. They're almost bullheaded and not as friendly. Hannah, please move back. But Beauty is our fence jumper, so you'd think she'd be okay getting over that board. She's so close. If it wasn't for the fact that we don't have a gate here, it would be much easier to get them across, but they don't want to go over that wire. So once we get this fence done, it will be so much easier to take the cows back and forth. Man, you just want to grab them by the ears and pull them across. Good job, Beauty. Good job, Michael. One more heifer. And then Squirt, we can put a halter on him and walk him across. He is a steer, so he can go with the heifers. Maybe if Squirt goes, she'll follow. They are loving that grass. And of course, Eve is the last one to go across. She is actually Daisy's daughter. So that's not surprising that she's the last one. The most stubborn. Everybody's enjoying the grass. They look extremely happy. I'm so glad that they have grass to eat now. Because, I mean, they annihilated it over here. There's nothing left. There's weeds, some tall weeds over there, but barely anything. And I guess we're gonna get a halter and try to catch Evie that way to pull her across. Poor guy, you wanna come over with the ladies too. I'm so sorry. You want all that yummy grass? Poor guy. You're very handsome. You're so handsome. I'm sorry, I don't have any treats for you. I'm sorry, I don't have nothing. Can I say she's Beauty's daughter? I mean, she's Daisy's daughter. We got her. She's not happy. She's definitely her mother's child. And I thought of selling her because of that. I mean, you can see it in her eyes. She's just different than the other ones. Yeah. We got her over here. She was definitely the crazy of the group compared to these ladies. Woo. We may end up selling her. I don't know if I want to wait until she's a bred heifer. Sell her as a bred heifer. So like in a couple years. But she may end up leaving if she proves to be crazy like her mother. They do like it. I'm so excited for them. Finally more grass. I wish we could have put them over here sooner in the summer. Because you can tell like everything's starting to die down a little because it's fall now. Yeah. The calves are all over now, but we are not done. Now we have to move all of our does, our goats, over in here too. And then we're gonna move Max in with Vinny. So I hope that goes good. I hope they don't fight, so we'll have to introduce them. Hopefully they get along. Okay guys, he's ready. You guys get to go over too. And then you get to meet a new friend. I'm so excited for you, Max. I'm so excited for you. Yes. All right, ladies, who is first? Oh my goodness. Look at this little puppy. Did you come to see what we're doing? Puppy! Come on, puppy. What are you doing, Sarah? Sarah! Hey, what are you doing? You're being so brave. So Sarah does not have a home yet. She had a home, but they did not show up. So we actually have 2 puppies that had no-shows. So they're still looking for a home. So yeah, they'll find a home eventually, but I'm perfectly fine with them staying here for a while. Okay, Daddy has Dove and Martha. Is Max trying to jump on you? All right, so we just gotta get Peaches. So I'm gonna put the phone down so I can grab her. Hi, Peaches. You're probably all worked up because you know something's going on. All right, calm down. Calm down. Right. I'm sorry, Max. You've got to wait till last. Okay, Peaches. Just wait. Stop. Oh my goodness. I wish she had horns. All right, calm down. Calm down. There we go. All right, I got it. Come on. She wants to know where everybody went. Guys, you got all that grass and weeds. Isn't that exciting? Well, the goats were really easy to get over here. Whoop. Well, they were. She's like, nope, I don't want to be in here. Come on. You guys got all the weeds in the world. You think these would be happy? Oh, they should be used to Jasmine. They got how many acres in there? They shouldn't be afraid of anybody. Poor guys, left all alone. No ladies to be with, no dogs. Man, it's so empty over here. Oh my goodness. It's so empty. It feels so empty in this pasture now. It feels so sad. There being nothing in there. Like there's been life in there for months and months and months and months. And now there's like nothing. I mean, we still got the 2 bulls and chickens and the stupid pigs, but it's just weird. Hi, Shrek. Where were you at today? Shrek seriously has the life. He just roams around the yard, roams in the woods, does whatever he pleases. He has the life. Okay, Maxie, it's your turn. I'm so excited for you. I hope this goes well. I hope you can get along and you don't fight. What do you want? Oh my goodness. I don't have your food. Oh my goodness. You're so noisy. Oh, he's scared. Out of all of our guardian dogs, he is definitely the scaredy cat. Oh, it's okay, Max. It's all right. Yeah, that can go down to the girls. Oh, buddy, it's okay. Oh, poor guy. Should we turn the fence off? Are you gonna lift him over, or do I take him through the gate here? Because the gate's right here. Oh, it's off already. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. It's on. Introduce them before you let him off, just in case they fight. I hope you guys can be friends. Oh, I hope this works out and they can be friends. You guys can be pals. You don't have to be alone. Now, they might fight just to show who's boss, but I hope it would just end there with a little scuff and be done with it. He is so terrified. Poor Max. Well, they didn't fight, so I mean, that's good. I'm hoping they can be friends, because I really don't like having one guardian dog by themselves. I really feel that you should have them in pairs, just so they have a buddy and they have a backup. Like, if it's a pack of coyotes, they have no shot of defending themselves or any animals by themselves. So one thing that I did too this morning, or was it last night? It was yesterday morning. We put Happy back in with Sally, just in case he did not breed her last month, because I'm afraid I was too late in putting him in with her last time. So I put him in a few days early, just in case he didn't get her last time. But seriously, I put him in with her yesterday, and then this morning I go to milk her, and of course there's no milk. He drank everything, which is ridiculous. And I know when I take him out of that pasture next week, she is going to cry all night long like a big old baby, because she misses him and she thinks he's her calf, even though he's a year old and he should not be nursing off of her. If you're new to the channel, you have to go watch other videos to see, like, Sally's a hoe and she lets everything nurse off of her, and it's ridiculous. And look at Daisy. She thinks something's up because we brought over Max, so now she's not going to come and eat her food. Daisy, you're ridiculous. Nothing's up. No, she's going to try to steal the goat's food. Look at that. She's going to steal their food instead of go eat her food. She's such a brat. She's not going to eat her food. Okay. If she comes over here. If she doesn't eat her food, we're going to have to take it out, because if the goats eat it, they will get sick. They cannot eat that much food. I might as well just take it out now, because look, she's acting crazy. See? That is how it is with her. She is nuts, though. If anything changes the slightest, she goes crazy. She's like, she's afraid we're going to trap her right now, even though nothing's changed other than we brought a dog over. So now She annoys me. Look what you're doing to yourself, Daisy. You're gonna miss your dinner. Because that did happen like a month or so ago after we got Rocky. He jumped in the cow's trough and was eating their food, and then he had the worst diarrhea for days and days and days. I had to put him on a water fast, well, water and weeds and hay, and he was not allowed to have grain until his diarrhea cleared up. I was really worried about him. So it's really important that if I give feed to the cows that they eat their food, because if they don't and the goats do, then we'll have a problem. Well, we have a big old disaster on our hands. Goats are out. Jasmine's out. Well, this is lovely. Well, thankfully, Sammy and Stormy are still in. But you can see the bottom wire is all knocked down. The bottom wire is just completely screwed up. But hubby said that he didn't think it was working correctly. I don't know why. So we gotta try to get it working right. And then I guess put them back in and see what happens. Hopefully they don't get out again. Because I really don't want the guardian dogs getting out. I do not want Sammy and Stormy getting out. That would be terrible. And I don't want the big cows getting out either, because they would be a lot harder to catch than like Jasmine. She's the youngest calf that we have. She's not hard to catch. Well, I just opened this gate and Shrek just moseyed on in, so I guess he'll stay in that field for now. Can you get him to come down this way? I'm gonna walk the entire fence and make sure that it's not touching anywhere, just to be sure that I'm not missing something. So we'll see. I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna see if I find anything. I don't know if I do want to find anything, because if I find something, then I know that's a problem. So let's do this. It's a pretty long fence, so I'm gonna walk it. I found it. The wire is on the T-post and not on the insulator. So this should fix our problems. So I'm gonna keep walking because we're about halfway. So I'm gonna make sure that was the only problem and I can't find any other ones. I figured something had to be touching metal for it to be not working like that, because we got before our strongest fence was a 2 joules, and now this one is a 6 joules. So for it to not be working that much, I knew it had to be touching metal. So now that's not touching metal, it should work. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep walking it though, make sure it's not doing that somewhere else. Looks like we just missed an insulator. So make sure we didn't miss any more, and then we'll turn it back on and see if that does the trick. Look at poor Sammy. You poor baby. Look at all those stickies in your hair. Oh my, I'm never gonna get that out of your hair. You poor baby. Oh my goodness, Sammy. I don't even know how to begin to get that out. And there's no point. He's just gonna keep getting into them. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Okay, I checked the majority of the fence and I could not find anything else. Hubby's checking the rest and I don't think he's gonna find anything. I think that was like the only spot. So it should work now. It should. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be extremely sad. Okay, the fence is on. We're getting Jasmine in. Looks like she's just gonna mosey on in herself. Such a good girl. See? Gates. Gates are nice. Please stay in there. Someone touch the fence and tell me if it's working. Who wants to volunteer?
Well, of course it's gonna work with this.
They're gonna chew that wire up. She just licked it. That black wire.
This wire fell out.
Ooh, she just touch it? She jumped back. Okay, well, Martha, you were a bad girl and got out. Your punishment is you have to touch the wire.
You want me to force her to touch the wire?
Well, now that's not nice. Look, I have a little leaf here. Does somebody want to sniff my leaf? I know, I feel so mean, but I need to know if it's working. And you need to know that it's working. So, hey, look, I have a leaf.
I have a better leaf.
Look, a leaf. Okay, it is now dark out. We tried to get the fence working. It's working better. Is it 100%? No, I don't think it is. I think tomorrow we got to figure out what's really wrong with it. I think it might be the wires going under the ground at the gates. I think they need fixed. I'm pretty sure it's probably that. So we got to fix that tomorrow. The goats did not get out again so far. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see who's actually in the fence in the morning. Hopefully everybody. Hopefully. If anybody gets out, it's going to be the goats though. Hopefully they don't get out though. So I will see you later.